Hey guys! Hi! Hi! Hello, it's me! Oh, I'm so excited. You guys do not know how anxious I have been to finally get to do this. To finally. And it's not finally finishing the game like, oh, I'm annoyed. It's like finally, like, getting this story. Like, oh. Okay, let me just share the link around. But this is, in fact, the finale of Ghost Trick. This will be the final stream. Because I'll be doing, the end of everything. Not everything, but, the end of the main story, as well as I'll be doing the extra stuff. And getting any achievements that I failed to get. But I'm just sharing the link around to, Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Fuck, guys, I'm like actually shaking a bit with excitement. This is not okay. Final chapter. When was Yamil's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik meteorite fell. We traveled back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. It's ready. Hold it! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Eek. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoot, you might get hurt. Are you okay? You're alright now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsik meteorite, huh? It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. It changed all our fates completely. Oh shit, I forgot, I'm the blue one. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from the fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have got shot. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, the fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. I forgot Missile was here. God damn. I fucking love Missile. That's my boy. That's my dog. I love that. I love that little puppy. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lion would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder, a little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lion won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Let's just wait a bit. It's ready. Hold it. Eek. Ah. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lion's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. Know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Oh, I can travel over here now. I don't know what to do. Oh. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Alright, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now they both have the same shape. So you're saying that you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go, and I'm gonna need your help. My help. That was quite a sight to see. Looks like this park just got a new feature. But neither one of them even glanced this way. Guess that's not surprising, seeing as even a meteorite didn't distract them. Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed. And Yamil is killed right after this by the meteorite. Well, now the park has a new feature. Can we use it to our advantage in any way? Fail by removing a large symbol. Okay, so apparently I gotta rewind to the fate change, because that was not what I needed to do. Stay back! Or no, wait, that was... Fuck, that was the wrong voice. Okay, so we want to move you over here. We want to rock this. Oh, fuck, I forgot to jump on the potato. Okay. Got it. I've got this. There we go. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending, but it hasn't broken yet. Really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It might just hold on out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate could change. Let's see what happens. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Okay, the giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way of that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course had changed a little. Yamil's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Detective Jowd! The Temsik fragment shot through his leg! What? But the cruel twist of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down! Huh? Jowd, put the gun down now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him! I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let it happen. Missile, the bullet stopped in midair. I'm here inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. With what? Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. You have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we need to stop the bullet. Potato? Oh no. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch. In every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. Look out! Wake up, you gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over, we're out of time, Miss Line! It's not over yet. But there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it take. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help. But what can we do now, even if we work together? I think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Cecil and I do? Don't forget I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yamiel! Cecil, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead, though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all! And remember, you'll only have a... Oh, I threw up in my mouth a little bit there. Now it's your turn, Missile. Me? What can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them. With that hunk of concrete, will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'd still be right above Miss Line. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped. Oh, it helped, alright. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. I only crushed your legs. Ye gods. We did it. Are you awake? You're awake. Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, They're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me, I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you should do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Oh... Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah. Sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Hey, mister. I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kinda limp. Is it okay? Are we a fucking cat? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Am I a fucking cat? Have I been a cat this whole fucking time, bro? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Cecil's. I fucking knew. I'm a cat. I've been playing as a cat. Cecil. The name Cecil echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you're my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend? I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. We were a fucking cat this whole time. Somebody please look at me. Oh, kitten, shoo! You might get hurt. Somebody please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at that time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. That was somebody I just had to go. There was somebody I just had to go see just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yamio." The man named me Cecil. It was the name of something important he had lost along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. A distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge online, I would see that light, or at least that's what I truly believed. I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The Black Cat. I was possessing Cecil then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Cecil was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left, but then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Cecil, there inside the bag, was dead. What? The first shot hit him. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bolt didn't hit anything, or so I thought. It did hit something, did it? It hit Cecil, inside that bag! Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsec radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memories back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't only the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lion tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try and stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean... I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here. 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. So... I think the way it works is like... me and, Cecil and Missile got relatively weak powers that only allow them to, like, control objects, and it hasn't really been shown that these powers can evolve. But they also got the additional power of traveling 4 minutes before a person dies, which is pretty powerful. Meanwhile, Yamil got a pretty powerful power that grew as time went on, but in exchange for that, he couldn't go back in time. Now the starting point of the entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Cecil's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So that was the last fate to be averted, huh? So Yamil, looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand it now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present. Can't wait to see Miss Line and Miss Camilla again. These past 10 years will now vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, huh? No matter what the reason. There's no denying the fact that I took Line as a hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime is my new life. Hey, Cecil? Yes? When we get back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It will be like we never met, so before that happens, I just want to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the long past. Our fates have changed, right, Yamil? Thank you, Cecil. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yamil. Cecil? Are we ever gonna see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. Cecil, I'll never forget you. They're gonna meet again, cause, you know, we got picked up by Detective Jowd. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Wait. Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you've forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Cecil. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. By killing that guy. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. Is Ray actually lying? After they stole her and they broke into her apartment. So this would be if we hadn't saved Line. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process... two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out to his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. Ray's missile?! What? Look at that! The powers of the dead, but how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyways, but with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Hey, wait a minute. He died right next to the Temsic fragment. Oh my fucking god! Ray was missile?! That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red, in the deep, deep sea, and then... He went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What?! He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story that happened of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Missile. Oh my god, he's old! That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait these 10 years out. Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By the time I had grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. Wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the courses of long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. There's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How much did you know? How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around. We what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Line had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the Ghost World paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time, too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just wanted to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red. Yamil. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted to use your time wisely. Oh boy, I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile, so you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Line and Camila, huh? Of course, because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Cecil. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. And there's no gun, there's no setup. Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee, it worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well, I wanted to use it again. That's all right, Line. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home! Shit, I'm gonna cry, man. Hi, Camila. Let me introduce you. This is Line. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camila. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Line. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Something wrong? You have one of those badges too. Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like him. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Line? What's wrong with it? To me, this is a symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? But now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me.
Ha! That you will, that you will.
Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're the same little kitten.
That's right, the very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Cecil. Cecil? Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. Think Cecil likes you, Line? Where's Missile? Where's Missile? Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. And so we meet again, Cecil. She remembers! From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate. I still have my ghost powers? Wait, that's the radiation from the meteorite! I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold, and it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yeah. Missile!
Happy birthday to our lovely Line.
Oh, like I said, it wasn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort.
But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones.
Look at this freak of a family. Oh my god, I love them. The random detective practicing the dance.
There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh?
But definitely not good.
Maybe now I can be a great detective just like Inspector Cabanela.
What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Are we gonna get like a glimpse of all the characters? Oh, fucking put your shoes on, bro. Here's your food, gentlemen.
Memory, what are you doing here?
I heard you were gonna be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today.
So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop?
Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals.
La la la, I've never been cooked this way before, so exotic, so exciting.
Curry chicken paradise, la la. Really necessary, this new curry chicken menu item?
Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now, good luck with the taste testing.
Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Oh, the sausage man. Wonder what the band geek's up to. Oh yeah, they were never put in prison.
But wait, he was still in his prison jumpsuit. Oh, they're doing crimes. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams! They fucking died. They just died. Cool, murder! So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas? All you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indescriptuous of a minister, perhaps. Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here's to the stoogey mind of my darling husband. She's not abusive this time, yay. Or no, she wasn't really abusive. She kind of had a good reason, you know? A guy being unfairly fucking executed. I feel like these guys. This deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are quite good, my man. You know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir. Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. What the fuck are they doing? He's just rocking in the park in his jumpsuit still. Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll. He still ends up researching the meteorite. Stop the park from it charging admission. Protect the rights of those who work here. After these credits, I'm gonna go do something real quick, and then we'll do the 3x3 puzzles. We'll do all the panic dance. Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. Let me show you a new dance that's been passed in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomach ache. We call it Dance Away the Pain. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week? You got it! Oh, is Yamil getting out finally? Yamil's the one painting in that big fucking sweater. 10 long years, Yamil. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. What was he painting? Thank you, Cecil. Oh, we don't get to see what he was painting. That sucks. Oh, it was us.
I want to see if there's anything left for the credits after this, but man, that was a great game. Truly one of the best puzzle-oriented games I've ever played. Rat! Glorious game. Phenomenal game. Fate averted. Cleared ghost trick. Fail by removing a large symbol. Complete all 5x5 ghost trick puzzles. Complete all challenges. We've got all this art. That's new. We got concept art for what Cecil was gonna look like. So this is all the concept art of the characters. We never saw any of these guys in game. There's her. There's us and a unseen dog. There's his wife. I don't know who that is. There's the Justice Minister. The green and blue detectives. Cabanela. The park guardian. The scientist. The waitress and the chef. Oh, hand sizzling and fucking... It's just all concept art and it's so cool. And then the meteor scene. Just marking them all as seen so that it won't light up in the gallery. I like how we only get like a little glimpse at some of the art to see like, and then we get the full picture from it. I also love these frames of him doing his little jig. Like he's got style, man. Do we get concept art for Machine Cecil? Oh, that's awesome. She looks so silly there. What?
I'm sad that I can't read any of this shit because it's in Japanese. But it looks cute, and I bet it's really funny. Now we just have the puzzles. Memories and music. That's the puzzle theme, I assume. But we've got everything. Except for that one. Alright. I will be back. I am going to go do something real quick, and then I will do ghost puzzles. I won't be ending the stream, though, because I don't need to end the stream just yet.
Alrighty, I'm back. All right. Hey guys, I'm back for like reals this time. Ghost puzzles. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm terrible at these. Bro, I'm terrible at these. Is it different every time? It is. Shit. All right. Yeah, I'm cheating on these. I'm not doing these. I suck at these puzzles. I'd be stuck on it for like forever. Fuck this, bro. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna be doing that in my own time. And I'll make a YouTube post when I finally get it done. But, actually, you know what? Let's look through all the memories first. I lost my life at a lonely spot. Oh, we get to look at, like, all the versions of it, and then the final one. Oh, and then it changes. They're neat. He wants me to find out the truth behind the mysterious happening in this town tonight.
Bro gets his own profile. But yeah, that is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Thank you all for watching. This has been a very fun game. Goodbye. I probably will be taking a bit of a break, though, so